Hi there, my name is Natasha. This is my channel, Always Be Crafting. It is Friday, November, 28th? 28th? I think it's the 28th. And yesterday was Thanksgiving. Today is Black Friday. Maybe that's why I'm wearing black. Just kidding, I always wear black. Also known in my world as Vlogmas Day 12. Halfway there, we did it. I did it, you're coming along for the ride. Yay! I have my last of only two holiday markets tomorrow, and I've been working on some finishing touches today. I know you can't tell. Everything still looks chaotic and crazy as usual. And I've been a very bad vlogger because I've not recorded anything that I've been doing. So let me tell you what I've been doing, and we'll go from there. I have one stocking left that I have to finish. So my snowman stocking, my lining, those two have to be put together, finish the stocking. I have been cutting out some more glasses cases. So if you watched, was that 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. This was the one I made on the screen, and it's extra long. It's too long. But the good news is it fits a rotary cutter perfectly. So this is now my new traveling rotary cutter case. Nothing's wasted around here. And then when I was playing later in the day, I didn't record, I had this awesome pink cheetah vinyl, but it's directional. So instead of making one long piece that I folded in half, I made a wider piece and folded it in half to make this one. And I've got my glasses in there sitting next to my sewing machine. That one's not for sale, but I did go ahead and cut up a few more. So more directional cuts. I've got strawberries that I'm going to make. I've got these cats wearing glasses. Hello, it was meant to be. I've got more cut out. What else? Oh, I have this marble. This one's like the long skinny like I did 2 days ago. The marble, and there should be one more. Shouldn't there be one more? There should be one more. It's this flower. Is this it? Nope. So it's this flower, but it would be cut with the notches already. So somewhere in my mess, this flower one. Oh, I found it. There it is. I knew I had it. Because again, it's directional. So, because all the flowers are facing, like these ones are facing up. Because I did try cutting a long skinny one. But when I turned it over, these ones just look weird upside down. It looks fine on one side, but not so fine on the other. So I had to recut as a wide. So those four are going to now be sewn up and put together with theirs. And then what all this stack of vinyl is, dropping pieces, I'm making easy zipper cases, which is a So Hungry Hippie pattern. So I've got 2 cuts for size small. I've got, did I just drop medium? No, medium's over here. 2 cuts for size large. And the medium ones are already cut in a separate pile because I already have the linings for the mediums cut. So here, I'll show you strawberry in size medium. So let's see here. Let's put large in back, large, medium, and small. So you can see the 3 sizes. But I have them just in not in the marble, just in the cats, the strawberries, and the flowers. That's all I've cut in those 3 sizes. Mostly because the marble is lovely, but I don't know, it's not my favorite of the vinyls, but I had extra, so I thought, oh, that might make a really nice glasses case. So I cut it out for the glasses because it is a nice vinyl, but it's not, see how it's smooth texture? Which is lovely, but this one, these are pebbled. Can you see that? If I hide my face, can you tell that it's textured? And it's just a little bit softer. So for the cases, I'm doing just those 3. So that's what I've cut out. I have to cut out the linings for size small and size large. The reason I already had the linings cut for size mediums is because I had made last night, I had made simple totes, square totes, So here, let me pause. Let me grab one. Okay. So this is a square tote, and it's simple. A simple square tote is what I call it. And that's because what I do is I serge the water resistant canvas. Can you see it serged? To the regular canvas. In this case, it's a Rifle Paper Company canvas, like that. And then I take those two pieces, I add the leather strap, and I just sew it down. So it is very simple, and it has seams on the inside because they're just nice serge seams. Very easy, clean finish. And with that water resistant canvas, I like to have a variety of price points, and having a drop-in lining or a lining that you have to turn out, like I'm going to do with the stocking, having a lining that's turned out so you don't see seams on the inside, it just takes more time. That's what all it is to it. And more time means more money. So I like to have simple totes because the water resistant and the canvas make them a nice weight already. And I like this big square. It's an 18 by 18 square, essentially, that gets serged together and then sewn together after I add the straps. I have that one. So that was the blue. And I have two. That's how I picked these fabrics, because the blue will go with the marble and the flowers. And then I have the pink. This one's not finished, so you can see it in process. The typewriter, see, it's just serged with its. So this is water resistant canvas, and this is standard canvas. You know, it's like cotton linen blend canvas. And so I'll add, these need to add the straps, then it'll get folded over and sewn together. No, it'll get, the straps will add, I'll sew it together, and then I'll fold the whole circle over. So I'm losing some of the typewriter, but it's still going to be a super cute bag. But I have to add the straps and sew it together. It doesn't take very long, but that's what I have to do to that one. And so because I had the pink water resistant canvas, I had enough for the strawberries and the cats, both match the pink. And I had enough to make 2 size mediums in that leftover water resistant canvas. So for my easy zipper cases, I was really just going to do the size medium because that's what size water resistant canvas I had left over. And then as I was cutting them, I was cutting out the glasses case, and I was cutting out the size medium easy zipper case. And I just thought, wouldn't it be so cute to have the size large and the size small? But obviously they're going to have different interiors. So I did pull somewhere a stack of flannel, and I think the flannel will make a nice soft interior. I don't know if, so the size large is the size I use for my book bags, but they have a squared bottom, etc. I'm wondering if I do size large with the side zipper, if my iPad can fit in it. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be too tight a fit, because look, this is all the space I have left, you know? So I don't know if my iPad will fit in it once it's sewn up, but I thought if I put the flannel in, then maybe it could be a sideways iPad case. Who knows? We're going to find out together. But it does have a very nice, this backed vinyl. It has a very soft interior, and I did consider not lining it to see if the iPad would fit in easier without the bulk of extra fabric. But I just don't think it's going to look as neat and finished, because you're going to have the seams inside, which I don't mind on the square totes, but I think I would mind on the easy zipper case. So those are the things I've cut out today, the things that are in process, etc. So I have not recorded any of that just because I'm a little chaotic when I'm making things sometimes. And this morning I just kind of wanted to get down to business. Anyways, I've gone up and I've showered. We have family coming over for lunch. I don't know if we're doing leftovers because we still have a lot of Thanksgiving Day leftovers because we cooked, or if we're bringing in from the deli. I don't know, but they're coming here in a little bit less than 2 hours. So I'm just going to try to see what I can get done. And I thought I might as well talk to you while I was doing it. And since you have not seen me, you've seen me make the glasses cases, you've seen me make the stocking, but you haven't seen me make the tote, the easy square tote, the simple square tote. You haven't seen me do that. and you haven't watched me make the easy zipper cases, I figured I'd film that so you can see that. At least the size medium easy zipper cases, because those are ready to go with their linings, and the simple square tote is ready to go. I just have to add the strap, and yeah, so I think that's what you're gonna watch me do, and then maybe I'll talk to you again. If for some reason I don't talk to you again, I hope you've had a lovely November. December starts next Monday, and that will be Vlogmas Day 13 will be December 1st. I mean, December's coming. Tomorrow on Saturdays I Sew, you're going to get to go with me again to another holiday market. It'll be probably me talking to you in the car on the way there, and probably me talking to you in the car on the way home, and at least a couple photos of my setup once we're inside, because it's going to be a completely different setup than last weekend. And it'll be a little bit of wash, rinse, repeat, because it'll be very similar to last weekend in the sense that it's another holiday market. But who knows? Oh, I did one more cut. Gosh, Natasha, I cut out one more thing because I want to have something to do with my hands other than just stitch at the holiday market. I thought, what if I made really small stars? Do you remember those stars, the folded stars that I made the other day, the pink and purple snowman stars? Try to put a picture or something. I had this beautiful collection of Liberty Fabrics jelly roll. So it's a 2.5 inch cut. So when they've been folded in, they're all the way down to 3/4 of an inch. I mean, these are skinny. So they're going to be small stars. But I think if I bring these, I can cut them and I can be folding them together while I'm at the event if it's slow. Last year, the advertising was pretty abysmal for the event, and we had a much lower turnout last year than we'd had in previous years. My friend Jessica and I have been doing this since, I think the first year we participated was 2019, just right before the pandemic. And then 2020 was nothing, and then we came back in 2021, and we do it every year. But last year we noticed that there wasn't as much advertising, and we felt like there just wasn't the same crowd size. And tomorrow, I don't know if people are still doing shop small, like Small Business Saturday. I don't know if that's still a thing tomorrow, because a lot of people are doing a blackout week and not shopping at all this week. So I'm just going to make sure I have plenty of cash, and I'm hoping, I've been putting it out there on like Facebook and stuff, and I might even try to record like a reel later of me like packing my car or something, because I just want people to know what's happening, because again, advertising isn't as strong as it could be. And but just in case it's quiet and I've got plenty of time on my hands, I have 5 different strips. They're about 1 meter long each, maybe a little less, maybe like 40 something inches each, to cut up and make into stars, and I can mix and match. They're all shades of blue. They're all Liberty blues. So I will mix and match and make some stars, some star ornaments. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's easy folding and easy sewing with the string at the end. Okay, that's everything that's happened so far. Why don't we finish the typewriter tote? The typewriter simple square tote. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, bye. I'm back, and it's like 1,000 hours later. No, seriously, it is now 7:45 at night, and I just need to finish the video, right? I need to say everything's okay. But if you saw, I was so tired earlier when I was making this cute strawberry bag. I made every mistake. I sewed the sides on wrong. I had to unpick them. I had the lining crooked, all the mistakes. But this vinyl is just so amazing. I mean, these edges are not popped out enough. So obviously my zipper is like half an inch too long. Oh, that was the other thing. I sewed on the wrong zipper, or I cut the wrong zipper 3 times. I don't know what is wrong with me. I made so many mistakes, but it's all good because look how cute this adorable pouch is. And even with these ends kind of tucked in and not popped out, it's still so cute. And this one just had the pink water resistant lining. It's a great bag. I'm still going to sell it because I think it's adorable. And if no one buys it, I will happily use it myself because it is just that good. This vinyl is from Zipper Valley like a year ago, maybe even more, but I love it. I'm going to now make at least the glasses cases because I have 3, because I did the marble one already. So I have the 3 sideways ones to finish, the strawberry, the flowers, and the cats. And then if I feel like I have the energy to make more zipper cases, I will. But I've packed up my car and things are looking pretty full in there. I did finish that typewriter bag also. That was done. And I finished my last stocking. I've been trying to like sneak in all my sewing between family stuff. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to turn my attention to these 3 glasses cases, and then depending on how I feel after that, I may go upstairs and hang out with family, or I might make more zipper cases. But I will see you tomorrow for On Saturdays I Sew at the holiday market. Thanks again for being here. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends. Anytime you comment or like, it does wonders for my channel. And I just have a lot of fun doing this. So thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.